Hello, parents. My name is Mr. McMahon. I will be your child's history social studies teacher for the upcoming school year. Couple things about my class. Um, my philosophy on education. I want it to be fun. I want your child to be engaged in my classroom. I want them to learn not because they're told to learn, but because they feel motivated to learn. And enjoy it along the way as much as I can hopefully make that happen. I don't want it to be all about the testing, about just the next test. I want to be able to let them explore their interests. If your child is a gifted artist or a gifted writer, maybe there's alternatives to do those types of things rather than just filling out a multiple choice test or something for a unit, something to demonstrate their knowledge of what's being taught. As far as the discipline in my classroom goes, I will give your children every opportunity to correct any behavior that may be not helpful in a classroom. Little warnings, things like that. If that doesn't seem to be working, maybe we'll have a talk. Maybe talk off to the side, talk before class, after class, something like that. Quick, just make sure everything's okay, make sure I'm not missing anything, and just see if we can get on the same page. If that's still not working, I may ask them to stay longer after class, maybe spend lunch in the classroom, try to get these things straightened out. If we can't get it straightened out after that, I'll probably give you guys a call and just try to get everyone on the same page. Have a helper outside of the classroom as well, so we can figure these things out. If we need to go further, there may be a detention involved. I may refer your child to the principal's office, something like that, to just try to figure out how we can straighten these things out. We may set up a conference, a parent-teacher student conference, so we all have a chance to talk together in one setting. And if we still can't figure it out after that, may get together with a counselor and see if maybe we can figure out a schedule change. If maybe there's something dynamic in the classroom that isn't working for your child, we can try to figure that out from there. On that, as far as the involvement I want with you guys, with the parents, I want to be partners in this. I want to be as available and as interactive with you guys as you would like. Having said that, I will reach out to you if I need your help with anything, and I want that to go both ways. So if there's anything you guys need from me as far as questions, support, clarity on anything, I want that door to be open, and it is. So please reach out to me with anything that you guys may need. Some goals that I have for your kids in my classroom. I want your children to learn how to think critically about the things that we're covering, and more broadly, just think critically in general. It shouldn't be about what I think. It shouldn't be about what their friends think. It should be about their own thoughts, what they are putting together from the material. And I'm going to give them plenty of opportunities to speak with their classmates about these things that we're learning, these materials, and formulate their own opinions. Maybe hear some other opinions, change their own minds, change other people's minds. And really give them a chance to just explore their own thoughts on a lot of the things that we're going to be covering. And most of all, I do want to make sure that your children are prepared for whatever comes next, whether they're going to college, whether they're entering the workforce, whatever comes after this. I want them to be prepared with the skills that we're going to be developing in my classroom. A little bit about me. I do love the subject of history. I find it to be very interesting. I also love sports. I'm a big sports guy. I coach softball. I've coached football in the past. I love athletics, and I did my education a little bit later in life. So I really do wish that I had done it earlier, and I see the value in it. And so it's something I want to be very open about. I love education. I think education is such a valuable thing. As far as the different backgrounds that are going to be present in my classroom, I know everyone doesn't think like me, and I want to be sensitive to those things. If there's different cultural backgrounds, different places that kids are coming from, I want to get to know your kids. I want to get to know who they are and where they come from. And whenever it's possible, I want to incorporate those types of lessons into my class. Maybe we're covering a subject that is close to home for one of your kids. And I want to make sure that I highlight that. I want to make sure that I give that a place in my classroom because it has a place. I also want to provide materials for any of your kids that may need it in a different language or in any different format that they might need that could be helpful for them. Every class will start with some bell work, basically just kind of covering what was covered in the previous class, making sure that they got that. We'll do a little bit of lecture and stuff like that, but the lectures and the note taking are going to be short, and we're going to be interacting. We're going to be talking to people. We're going to have different partners in the class. We're going to be talking to people on the other side of the classroom. So your kids are going to really, really be active in my classroom, and I'm very, very excited to do that with them. They're going to be doing a lot of group work. Almost daily, we'll have some sort of group work every day that's going to involve just talking, bouncing ideas off of one another. Some of the projects and assignments will be group work, more assignments than projects. But they're going to be very, very highly encouraged to share their ideas, listen to other people's ideas, and process information. We will be using a fair amount of technology in the classroom. Google Classroom, all my materials will be up there. You'll also be able to see your kids' grades and everything there. So again, if you have questions, please reach out. We'll use some videos. We'll have Google Docs that we'll work on as a group sometimes. We'll use some games and activities that are available on the internet. And any learning aids that we may need that could be helpful. And if you come across anything that's helpful for your child, please reach out. Let me know about them. And we will start with a questionnaire. Just anything that may be going on. I want to know. I want to be aware of the things that are happening, outside of the classroom. So we'll start the school year with a questionnaire. A good way for me to get to know the students before I, am able to really get on a first name basis with them, just so I know what's coming in, where people are coming from into my classroom. So that's a little bit about me and about my class. Thank you so much for your time. And let's have a great year.